Hey there! Welcome to Miniverse Masters. Today I am here with an exciting story to share with you.
Deep in the heart of a lush green forest, where the trees reach for the clouds and fireflies dance like tiny floating stars, lived a gentle giant named Ellie. With his soft, warm gray skin and a very stylish lavender-tipped hair spike, he was the friendliest face in the woods. Ellie had a heart of pure gold. He was the forest's greatest guardian. Whether it was watching over the bouncy bunnies or helping a friend reach a high branch, Ellie was always there with a smile. When the wind howled or the rain began to fall, Ellie would spread his giant, floppy ears like a warm tent to keep the smallest creatures safe and dry. But not everyone in the forest was as kind as Ellie. Deep in the tangled bushes, sneaky eyes were watching. 3 sly foxes, with very twitchy noses and very grumpy frowns, were tired of Ellie being such a hero. Every time they tried to play a trick or hunt for a snack, Ellie was there to stop them. One stern look from Ellie was enough to send those foxes scurrying away with wobbly knees. Hidden away in a dim, rocky cave, the foxes huddled together. They whispered and giggled, hatching a very naughty, very cunning plan. They knew Ellie had one big weakness: a love for the sweetest, juiciest, crunchiest sugarcane in the world. Oh, how Ellie loved sugarcane. The foxes began to drop pieces of glossy green sugarcane, making a trail that led deep into the purple mist of the marsh. Ellie's trunk wiggled. Sniff, sniff. Could it be? He thought. His eyes went wide with excitement when he spotted the first sweet treat. With a happy bounce in his step, Ellie followed the trail, deeper and deeper into the misty, mysterious parts of the forest. High behind a glowing fern, the foxes watched and snickered. Ellie was heading straight for the great muddy marsh. The ground ahead looked dark and gooey. It bubbled with a loud gloop and blub, hidden under a blanket of thick purple fog. Ellie took one big step, then another. And squish! His heavy gray foot sank deep into the sticky, chocolatey mud. Oh no! Ellie tried to pull back, but the mud held on tight. He had been tricked. The more he wiggled, the more the mud hugged his knees. Ellie pushed and pulled with his trunk, but the swamp just wouldn't let go. On a nearby rock, the foxes were rolling with laughter. They pointed their paws and cheered, happy that their mean trick had worked. Suddenly, hoo-hoo! High above, the wise owl saw his friend in trouble. He let out a loud, piercing hoot to call for help. The owl dived through the mist like a feathered hero, guiding the way for the rescue team. From the treetops came the monkeys. They swung on vines with determined faces, ready to save the day. The monkeys worked together in a frantic flurry. They tossed branches and rocks into the mud, building a bridge for their big friend.
Almost there! Hooray!
Slowly but surely, a solid path began to form under Eli's feet. Teamwork was turning the swamp into a sidewalk. Ellie stepped onto the soft green grass. The monkeys cheered and danced on his back. Ellie was safe. Seeing that kindness had won, the foxes tucked their big bushy tails between their legs and slunk away into the shadows, feeling very ashamed. As the sun set in a golden glow, Ellie stood tall with his friends. He learned that while sugar is sweet, the love and help of true friends is the greatest treasure of all.